folks. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and we are underway from Ford Field. Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a throw here to his running back. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The Lions at 9-4 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. There he goes, right side. A big play there for Detroit. 53 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Richardson to throw off play action. Out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Off play action, Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Dalton Kincaid, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
You're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. There's third down and 4. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want. The score on your first drive, stop it.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Vikings. Isaiah Pacheco with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Vikings are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. When they dialed up that fourth down run, something tells me they didn't envision it hitting all the way up in the end zone.
No, I think you're right about that. But how many times do we witness short yardage runs, stacked defensive front, everyone pressing the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, there's not much help on the backside there.
If you pop through, there's no one back there, and we just witnessed it there. A long sprint to the end zone. Probably looking around wondering, where did everyone go?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The Cardinals, a former defensive back, they're not that much a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Richardson's throw brought in by Watson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Back to the air with Richardson. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14.
70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! 19 Lions! Go!
Now Richardson. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. An even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, it's Pacheco. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. 3rd and 12. Running left to give to Pacheco. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 57 yards. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Let's go now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check, smash, check, Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Richardson looking to throw this. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Play action. Now Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And Richardson yet again. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Second down and a yard. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A handoff now for Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A run by Pacheco on second down. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them on the 8-ball.
And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. And they pick it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 155 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Pacheco. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A give right side for Pacheco. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. This is Pacheco. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. That'll be complete to Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Boy, 175 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a run with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Pacheco. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
So here's a 3rd and 14. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. Oh, shifts past him. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now let's see, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Let's go.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Come 19. Come 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Flushed out right. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Cowboy 80. Check, 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 check. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hurt, hurt. Rig alert, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos, rig, rig. 19 tight. 19 tight.
There, Richardson back to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on fourth.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver, because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's fourth down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Another one into the hands of Ja'Marr Chase. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Ja'Marr Chase, 26 yards. And the Lions are able to add on to that lead. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for two.
Drop 60. Drop 60.
Richardson will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now they try with Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And they're going to speed things up here. Pacheco gets it again on second down. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Isaiah Pacheco. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Richardson looking to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Richardson out of the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 5 out of the second down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Richardson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
70 Rangers.
Here's Richardson to throw. That one caught downfield by Watson. Touchdown! Christian Watson. Career touchdown number 136, tying in with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in week 4. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. And they'll run on the inside handoff. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They get this out quickly to the left side. They're unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They go play action with Richardson. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And in for the Lions touchdown. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, They've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Third down at 6. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Pacheco once again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's Pacheco headed right. Getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. There he goes again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Isaiah Pacheco with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Vikings 31. Justin Tucker is set to kick off. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Alert! Alert! Reload! Reload!
Left side, Cook. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Richardson now on 2nd down. He will find his man Chase complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. James Cook, 50 yards. And the Lions are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. They're going to try and run. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Lions 51, Vikings 31. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing is Allen on third. And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here, you've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. One final try here for Allen. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Allen throwing on second down.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Running left to give to Pacheco. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now Allen, gotta have this one. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. Inside the 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. On now comes the Lion offense. They'll be asked to go for 2 here.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Start out in great shape, up very close to midfield.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Let's go now.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Again, it's Pacheco. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over the 46-yard line.